Yo, big up everyone. Good evening. Good evening. We made it at last. I am tired, but we appeared. We made it to the biggest event, and Lewis is in the chat. Hopefully, you're still here. Big up, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. You know all that. So yes, today the World Cup starts in less than 2 days from now. Right now, it starts in just 43 hours. And today, I'm going to hear present you a couple of things. Let me send this to a few people, and let's talk about the World Cup. Even though things are not looking good for Trump in the U.S., I want to do my World Cup prediction. So I need everyone to join in. So let me send this to everyone first, and then we are ready. So if you see me down, don't worry, guys. I'm just gonna send this to a few people. But yeah, hold on. So today we are live. It's today. It's not today the World Cup event, but we are kicking off within a few days. In less than 2 days, bro. I can't believe it, bro. Even though I'm still not happy with all the events that are going out, but I'm hopeful everyone has a great World Cup. Let's see. Even though I got some mixed feelings, I want to feel confident. I'm excited. Today is my prediction. Today is my prediction. Finally. So I'm just gonna wait for a couple people. Let me send this to Eric. Oh yeah, this, that. And we shall be ready. So yeah, I cannot believe it's today. It's today. I mean, it's not today, but almost. But we made it the impossible week. So let me send this to a few people. Yeah, I forgot to read some people's comments. Sorry about that, guys. Let me send a few people on Twitter X, letting them know that I'm live. Lewis, I hope you're still in the chat. So yeah, I know I haven't been watching the reports, and we might also have an update about Neymar. So yeah, let me send this to a few people, letting them know that I'm live. So yeah, come on, guys, let's join the chat, bro. So yeah, today, broski, we are absolutely live, and we are absolutely going to take for it. Big up every single one of you guys. So yeah, please. I hope you guys so we need people to join the stream because I fear YouTube isn't. Join me in the World Cup prediction. So I'll send this to a couple people. And yeah, let me find out a couple people. So yeah, hopefully people join the stream. Hopefully, because I see a lot of people haven't responded to messages. No, this isn't. So hopefully people do join the stream. But come on, guys, let's join the stream. So yeah, we're also doing Argentina Iceland friendly, even though we're gonna have to speed up things a bit. But come on, get people in. Let's go. So yeah, let's go. It's today. The World Cup is today. And if anyone wants to come on, let me know. So I need people to join the stream and not be solo because sometimes it is. So yeah, today the Mundial. It officially kicks off in 43 hours. So let me put Mexico, South Africa. Oh, it's on already. So yeah. So I hope I could get a good decent amount of people. Let me send a few people on Twitter. Hold on. So yeah, it's today. The World Cup is exactly in 2 days. Even though FOTMOB doesn't count down from hours because it should be 17 hours or 43 hours. And then Lewis, I heard if you're still back here, I saw you got a River Plate jersey. Damn, so you decided to River Plate. Is that from this season? It doesn't have Masantuno or this in the background. So yeah, come on everyone. I need everyone to join the stream at least some, because it seems like I don't know why YouTube is. So yeah, today. So yeah, in exactly a week from now, I think we are so back. I'm not surprised we are so back. We are almost to the World Cup. So yeah, we're almost back. Exactly, broski. So yeah, I hope that this hopefully my World Cup video could cook. So yeah, I need more people to join the chat, guys. Cause I swear, man, YouTube, they're hidden. Oh shit! Sorry for off topic, but you know what? Before we do our World Cup predictions, which I could do a couple, I got an update. So just before Mexico kicks off against South Africa, which we're gonna predict this game already, even though this is gonna be even though I still have to do a pre-game event hangout. So not really a preview. We're just gonna preview the World Cup now. I should have done this yesterday, but it was like a bit hot. I mean, it was a bit hot, or at least I was more tired. So this probably was the perfect time. I probably should have done it at least yesterday morning. But look, it's official. Guess what? Let me try to pull up X. If X ain't screwing up, because you know X is a joke. Guess what? So off topic from Mexico City. I mean not Mexico City. Off topic from. I mean, well, we're still going to get to the prediction, but I just want to get to another news. So it looks like it looks like, all right, go to my X. So follow me on X. You know, it's right down the description. I should be sending there. So yeah, guess what? Raul Jimenez has decided to go back to Wolves. Wolves have decided to bring him back as his contract with Fulham is officially over. He is going back to Wolves. Interesting. And let me let Moss know real quick. Hold on, I think, did he post in the story? Let me see. Yeah, I saw Raul is back with Wolves. Broski, yes, he's back. Welcome back, Lewis. Guess what? How long are you going to be in the stream? Because we're about to do the predictions now. But before I do, big update just because it's Mexico. Yes, and we'll get to the U.S. So, it looks like Wolves have decided to bring back Raul Jimenez, and Raul Jimenez doesn't care if he goes. Despite Wolves getting relegated to the championship, it looks like they've updated. So it looks like he's coming back home after three years, because as we all know, Wolves got relegated. It sucks. But looks like Raul Jimenez, there was rumors that he was going to come back to his boyhood / maidenhood club, Club America. in Mexico back home, but it turns out he's going to stay in the championship no matter what. Prefers to stay over or move back to America, because I thought he probably comes back to America after the World Cup, or maybe he stays in Europe one more season, but it looks like he's going to stay there. I don't know how long is his contract. It's been, but yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a championship. Wolves are back. He's back. Something to celebrate after a long devastation. Damn. So, and maybe we'll help them bring back in. I don't know for how long this season. But Mexican Twitter is absolutely going crazy. But that was mad. That was kind of crazy after from Chicharito. Oh, big up, Nick. Then guess who's the raging quiz? Who is the raging world champions for both club and country? Of course. So you're saying, of course, of all people. Do I have to answer that? Of course, it's Enzo Fernandez for Chelsea, Club World Cup, and that. But if we're gonna talk about who won another Club World Cup and who has won the World Cup before, of course, it's Dembele, Intercontinental Cup winner, World Cup winner. But yeah, Enzo Fernandez, of course. And we're gonna get into Argentina's lineup, but I just want to get into quick on Twitter. Yes, I'm surprised he's staying with Wolves. I mean, no, he's returned to Wolves, to Wolverhampton. He never left our hearts, so it looks like he's coming back, and he's. So let's see how Wolves fans can see. But yeah, before the game kicks off against South Africa. So yeah, all right, let me put FIFA World Cup. But yeah, let's see how it happens. I cannot wait. I'm just waiting for more people. So it looks like Roberto Mora will be signing a new deal at Cholos Tijuana. Will wear the number 10 shirt. Will be the youngest one. Will have a contract till June 2029. Did that. And about the Iran situation, nice. You got some people there. And I don't know if this has, even though I don't really care about Mexico, Iranian fans will see in the streets of Tijuana across Sandia chanting Mexico, Mexico. Yeah, the same color flags, green, white, red. I know people want to debate about the regime. But yeah, it's exactly, even though the FIFA World Cup, there's still some corruption. I'm not happy about it. But if I have to go with the prediction, let's see what happens, because I'm still in the negative. So Thomas Muller has just landed in Mexico City for the FIFA World Cup. Fans gathered to him. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thomas Muller, he was signed in for 2 then, right? Or who wasn't? Yeah.
Crazy. Auch wenn ich drüber da bin und 6K, aber das ist crazy. Thomas Müller.
That's crazy.
Alter, wie crazy ist das? Bienvenidos a Mexico.
Oh yeah, because he retired from the German national team. Now plays Vancouver Whitecaps. So yeah. So let's see what happens with the FIFA World Cup. Of course, some people says Lamine Yamal's. So the Spanish team, Chaganudo, Tennessee, after recovering, is expected to be there for the Open Novi issue. Oh shit. About the U.S.-Palestine. And I know we may not focus too much on politics. I mean, we probably will. So yeah, let's see what happens. I just want to have a quick note. So yeah. And then about Neymar, it looks like we have an update about him. And by the way, about one of the officials from Somalia that is not allowed to be in the U.S. is a disgrace. I'm not surprised. Come on. I thought the World Cup was going to name. And then now, but however, what I want to say, 10 hours ago from Touchline X, even if they're annoying, they said Neymar can be available. Even though the first target was the second game, he could be fit for the first game. I don't know about 100% because I want our guy Neymar back, but I just want to be careful. And of course, Chelsea fans, bro, they're having a beef about Brazil, which I might make a video about it tomorrow, all just because of João Pedro, which I'm going to make a video about it. But yeah, it looks like we got an update as well from Planeta Football, Neymar. He says Brazil national skill training session today for the World Cup. He's falling behind. Winner, absolutely. Yup. So let's see. So they're saying that. I mean, well, I don't want to like rush him back fully. I mean, well, of course he's going to play soon. Definitely, he'll be back against Haiti. I don't know about Morocco, but they're saying that he's available. But I swear this doesn't reanimate the injury. And the people that I hate watching, just cry either way. Even though we gotta be careful. So they're saying that we don't know. I mean, they're saying maybe, just for the fans to be happy. But let's see. Even though there's expected Neymar will not win the Golden Boot League. But of course we need to bring him back. So yeah, come on, chat. Let's get the party moving. Semi, Spain, France, Argentina. All right, let's get to the World Cup predictions. All right, so I haven't even gotten started. I'm not using from AI or corporate search. So let me see. There's a couple things. There's World Cup group guide. There's cup predictor. There's a couple things, not just from the FIFA site. All right, let me create my back. So yeah, so I'm trying to do matches, not just that. Hold on. This isn't right. I just want to do by match rather than But yeah, the tournament starts in one day and 17 hours. Even though I want to do by matches, bro. That's why. I just want to predict them, bro. Broski. And even though I could bet, not yet. I'm not even 21. I mean, because so it looks like there's some people challenging for free. Wow. But yeah, the tournament starts in 1 hour 17 minutes. Let's see what happens. But hold on. I don't know if you saw there. Come on, there has to be a simulator. So Pro Football Network, come on. If not, I might have to do from FIFA because there's a couple good ones. Come on. I want to do the predictions from everyone. Okay, so you know what? It's time. Even though the stream keeps lagging, I swear if it does. But come on, guys. Come on. I swear. The computer keeps acting up. Hopefully I don't get any problems. But yeah, guys, like, come on, join the stream. Don't move fraudulent. Let me send a text. And I know the friendly begins within 6 hours. Or sorry, 30 minutes. I'm just trying to get this party started. Come on, guys, join the stream. And it just frustrates that I don't get enough viewers, I swear. I was about to go live, but however, there was drama I forgot to mention about Julian Alvarez. Now Real Madrid was trying to cement a bid of $150 million. People are debating this is a bad idea, good idea, blah, blah, blah. And like now it's a mess. And now Atletico Madrid decides to call out Real Madrid. Is that fucking mad? Is my camera lagging? Hold on. Oh, never mind. Behind. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we should be ready. So, guys, come on, join the stream. We need people to join the stream. So, all right. So, it looks like it wants me to do Group A and B. I want to do for each. So I'm gonna start with match day 1. So yes, is anyone in the chat? I'm just waiting for people to join the chat. So Oh shoot, I could simulate. Okay, since no one is in here, let's see. I'm not simulating just yet. All right, so let's simulate all. Even though I haven't started my prediction, this is just a mock one, pretty much. Simulation. This is just a mock from them. So their prediction is Mexico winning 4-2 against South Africa. They predict South Korea to lose. So they expect Mexico top the group. South Africa finish, and South Korea will be a massive disappointment. But Mexico would draw points to South Korea, but win the game against Republic. That's just mad. So they're saying Mexico tops the group. This is a mock simulation. This isn't me. This is not even mine. Switzerland, Qatar, Canada, Bosnia. Canada finished third. Do they escape? That doesn't look good. Even as a host, they start off good with 2-2 draw against because they should be winning that. They were expected to lose to Switzerland. They still finished third. Wow, how's Qatar finishing ahead? That's just mad. In the U.S., they'll finish. They predict 2-0 against Paraguay. No way they predict us tying 0-0 against Morocco. It could be. It could be a 0-0 draw, even though we struggled against a less defensive Costa Rica in Copa America. Even though I think we're kind of better right now. Probably at best, but. And then we haven't even got to the Brazil-Morocco preview yet. And even though I'm just giving out the prediction already, I mean, well, I haven't even started. But I swear, if this does end 0-0, I swear, bookmark this for fun, whatever. What a surprise. USA 4, Australia 2. So they predict USA to draw Turkey. They predict us to draw against Haiti? What? How? And they're saying Morocco gets 3 straight draws and we beat Scotland. Dude, this is so much of a mock. There's no way this happens. Okay, I could see the USA to be more realistic. Mexico's group. But Canada's group, you could argue. But yeah, I just want more people to join. They're saying Ecuador gets humiliated by Germany. Oh my! But yet they showed 5 Ricos. I doubt it. They're saying New Zealand 2-0 France, 2-2 draw. That's their simulation. So all right. They're saying Croatia will get beaten at. They'll beat up England. Let's see the finish 3. I swear. So pretty much these are the best third place teams. Uruguay barely makes it out. Ivory Coast crashes out. What? England crashed out? Wow. Everyone hates this simulation. Even they don't rate England. They don't think they'll do that great. So let's see the knockout phase. This is a mock prediction. This isn't even my prediction. No way. They have Germany beat Morocco and France back-to-back, beating the Dutch 3-1 into the quarters, into the semis. France beats Sweden. No way. This can't be real. Okay, Portugal plays Ghana, and then Spain gets revenge in the rematch, and then Spain advances to the semifinals. They'll say we could potentially get USA, Canada. No way! If USA Iran does happen, wouldn't World War III start immediately? And good luck with New York City with the Knicks. Iran beat Czech Republic, would Spain beat someone? No. Damn, this can't be real. What is pathway 2? No way we get knocked out by Japan. Even though we're likely going to play 1 of the 2. Even though I think we have to be the slight favorites. I don't care, Carlo Ancelotti. Even though the people that I hate watching Brazil, I want those tears so badly, bro. Yeah, because it was the cooler one. So Argentina beats Belgium in the thriller. They get revenge. Rematch Copa America, Argentina, Croatia. And what's the final? No way. What do you mean Croatia wins this final? What? Get out of here. This is absolute false. This is third place. Argentina wins third place. Oh. So they're saying so they believe Luka Modric will win his World Cup and then retires. I mean, he probably isn't retiring because I thought his last World Cup, thought it was last time. 4 years, he still has it. He's like 40 years old and he still has it. Thought he was going to retire, so it looks like it will still continue. So, yeah. Then don't forget, Messi's birthday is in a couple of weeks from now. He's going to be 39, I believe. Is he going to be 39? Yes, he's going to be 39 by the end of this month on June the 24th, who has the same birthday as Darwin Nunez. Okay, let's restart. Back to the group stage. So, yes, are you guys here? Big up. Finally, big up to Mr. B. Big up Adam. Actually, in your live chat, can't sleep. It's 1:30. Big up Mr. B. Salutes. Can you, before we do the prediction, you're from England, right? The Brentford fan. Can you give this stream a like? You're already subscribed, right? You can share this to a couple people, friends. Even though no one else is turning up besides you, you're one of those amazing ones. W to you, bro. Let me send this to Wildlove potentially as well. Hold on, let me try to send this to a few people. All right, hold on. I just wanted to check this real quick. But yeah, I can't find Wildlove. I don't know what happened to them. Let me check real quick. Hold on, I'm just trying to check something. I'm just getting started. So yeah, if not, let me send this to a few people. Messi is still better than Ronaldo for me. Yeah, sure, we'll share it. Absolutely. Because I already shared it in the group group chat on Instagram. My bad. So let's do it. Let me see. I'm surprised still 0-0 for a game. I'm not surprised for a closed game. I'm not really surprised. That makes no sense. Let me send this to a few people on Instagram, and then I think we'll have a lot of people joining. Let me send this to, what's his name? Hold on. Let me send this to a few people. Join my prediction if you want. All right, so yeah, come on. All right, that should be it. Here we go, guys. Big up to all of you. I've shared this too. Okay, thank you. So yes, so you know what? Even though we will do a pregame, so I guess we will predict it. Oh, come on. So my prediction. Hold on. So come on. Why did it simulate for me? No. So my prediction. So here's the opener: Mexico, South Africa. Mexico, South Africa. The first World Cup game at the Estadio Azteca since the Azteca final, Mexico City. That stadium, home to Club America, home to Cruz Azul. Mexico has hosted World Cup finals, 1970 Pele, and then Maradona in 1886 for Argentina. Even though Brazil, we've won it first. The home of Mexican football, the best and biggest stadium of Latin America, if not all the Americas, because in football, because this is just the best, bro. The Aztec Empire, the Aztec history, Club America, Cruz Azul, you know what's up. After the Champions Cup final, Mexico's finally returned home to the Azteca, and we're kicking off. So my prediction is Mexico. I may not know about South Africa that much, but you know what? I'm gonna go with a Mexico win. I'm gonna explain why. I'm doing a watch along for England versus Costa Rica tonight. Or is it today? Or is it tomorrow? Oh yeah, it's tomorrow. Okay. I might try to join you. You got 2-1 South Africa. For me, I got 3-0. I hate to say it, but once I heard about the South Africa report, even though no offense to South Africa, you hosted the 2010 World Cup. Even though you were not that great. I was like 4 years old when Chicharito made that goal, I believe, to equalize against South Africa. So it ended one. It was 1-1. Funny enough, and that was the opener. My prediction: I'm gonna go Mexico 3-0 because they're at home at the Estadio Azteca. Because I know they're that great. They have an amazing. They have a good home advantage. Even if Raul Jimenez will be going back to Wolves after this, I could see him potentially scoring a goal from open play. Let's see if Ormiga does cook. A couple options, including especially the midfield of especially you have Julian Quinones on top as well. Brian Gutierrez in the midfield as well. Fidalgo. A couple players, and especially Mexico, they're trying to get better, even though they still have. I know corrupt, not so good Federation. I get it. So I'm gonna go with 3-0. It could be 4-0 at worst. If South Africa is gonna, you know what, 3-0 is kind of bad. You know what? Just to be generous, I'm gonna go 3-1. I think South Africa will pull one back at the 90th minute, and it will end 3-1 because 9 p.m. today. South Africa can upset African football as strong as ever. Yeah, I mean, even though this is South Africa's first World Cup to 2010, I heard they've been drawing not so good games against Nicaragua, which is a CONCACAF nation, and they tied 0-0. And they didn't convince me, even though I think South Africa does have that one good player. They made it to the quarterfinals of the AFCON, if I believe. So I'm gonna go 3-0 or 3-1 Mexico. And now because I'm a Mexico fan, I just know Mexico's home advantage. South Africa, congrats to Sundown on winning the Champions League in Africa at club level. I think they are trying to trail back, but I just think that it will be a bit too much for them at the Azteca. It's at the altitude. Don't forget, Mexico tied 0-0 against Portugal, even though this wasn't full-strength Portugal. But they tied, but Vitinha played. João Neves played, if I'm correct. Guedes. Gonzalo Ramos played. I know they didn't have Cristiano Ronaldo, but I just think South Africa, will they handle altitude? Not that much. And then this game will be played around 7 p.m. my area, evening, South Korea, Czech Republic. Ooh, this one is going to be tough. This might be Son Heung-min's last World Cup. I don't think Mexico were the force they used to be. Yeah, I would say Mexico, they probably isn't what they once were. And they still have a cup for her federation, don't get me wrong. But I just think Mexico, they hardly lose any games at home, and they actually do play well at home. I think this will be too much for the South Africans. And I haven't been to ever a game in person, by the way, bro. But I just know Mexican football pretty well. I may not know too much about South African football, but I know Mexico's home advantage does help. They did spank up Serbia 5-1 in South Africa. I think this will be too much, but they could still make it out of the group. I know this isn't the Mexico of old, even though they've been slightly better under Aguirre. They have a great defense. Their attack isn't that great, so somewhat of Ecuador's level, but I'm just saying. South Korea, Czech Republic, I don't know. I'm gonna go for 2-2 draw. I just have a feeling this will be a 2-2 draw because the Czechs, I know they did scrape by pens against Ireland and Denmark, but they got the job done. What they needed is what they needed to be done. So I'm gonna go for 2-2 draw. I think South Korea squad, they have Son Heung-min, they got Hwang Chan-in. I think maybe South Korea will be the better team. This will be played at the Akron Stadium in Guadalajara, which I've been there before. So I think that's what I will say. But yeah, I think this will be a good game. You got 1-1 draw. Fairs. I think this will be a great start. Especially, I might do a watch along because in the Mexico South Africa game, I will be going to La Playita at the restaurant. Should be a ton of fans there. So yeah. And then moving on, the next day, Friday, I'm going to go Canada. Unfortunately, after getting embarrassed in the World Cup, after finishing like fourth, dead last in the group of death, kind of, Belgium, Morocco, and Croatia, and Canada. Unfortunately, after finishing fourth, I thought the Canadians are a bit better physicality-wise, and they got some good players, even though Alphonso Davies will be leaving the back line. So I think, and this is Bosnia's first World Cup in like a long time, in like 16 years or something. For the Boss, this is massive. It's exactly upsetting Italy. So my prediction, I think Canada wins this. I think Canada wins this 2-1. We'll go 2-1. And Qatar versus Switzerland, we all know who's the favorite. I'm not saying Qatar will fail, even though they won the Asian Cup. I think they're just going to get battered by Switzerland just because they have the better squad on paper. I hate to say it, but I'm going to go 3-0. They got Mallory Akanji, some other Swiss guys, including you know. So I'm going to go 3-0. What are your thoughts? 2-0 Canada, that's also. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to go 3-0 Switzerland, broski. I just had to. And even though we're about to do a watch-along about Argentina starting 11, which I'm about to bring up. So let's go to the next group, to the U.S. group. I guess we'll start off with the U.S. Holy damn. Honestly. 4-0 Switzerland. All right. So here we go. Here in America, our opener kicks off on Friday. Exactly 72 hours from now. The U.S. will be kicking off the ball against Paraguay as they do the ceremony in Los Angeles, which I'm watching in the Bay Area. 6-7 hours away, drive up north from SoFi Stadium. And the U.S.'s first World Cup since 1994. I'm gonna go with. Actually, I think this game could be tight, even though the USA and Paraguay did meet each other in the last World Cup. In the last friendly, my bad. In November, my bad. So I'm gonna go with as an American, let's see. I would want the USA to win. I'm gonna say 2-1. I would say. I think just because the U.S. and who knows, maybe a pen helps them this time. There could be some favorable calls just because the U.S. could be a bit biased. And on the following day, so I got USA 2, Paraguay 1. Australia, Turkey. Ooh. I just think Turkey has a little bit more quality, so I'm going to go with, I don't know what happens to the Australian. I know you got this guy from St. Pauli, and then you got a couple other guys. I thought they probably were better in the last World Cup, even giving Argentina kind of a great game. a battle. So, but I just think Turkey has been better. So I'm gonna go 2-1. Turkey. Yeah. This could be a draw, but I think this is definitely. But I think it will be a U.S. win. Holy shit! Here we go again already. Us, Brazil. We got 1-1 draw, but 3-1 Turkey. All right. Oh shit! Our debut comes at MetLife Stadium, and it depends what happens in New York City. Even though I don't know, bro. Honestly, what I would say, I haven't even started a preview, and I'm already giving out my prediction already. I should be doing the preview now and do the World Cup tomorrow, but however, we're gonna have to do a bit different. So yeah, we're gonna have to switch the cameras in a bit. So I would say that we haven't even started the preview yet. That's the problem. So I'm not saying that this will sense my score prediction, but I would say listen, this and like Brazil Morocco, we're definitely going to be the top two favorites to top our group based on form. Definitely, this game decides. And I'm not trying to be biased, but whether Neymar is fit or not, I want us to win the game. But I could see a draw. I don't know. I don't see us losing this game. I could see us drawing a 1-1. So I have to go for it. If we get a pen or whatever, I don't really care. I'm gonna go with this is gonna be really hard. Even though I think we're the slight favorite, we got, of course, even though we got Ederson immediately because Dembele. Yeah, Morocco's going to be really strong. So I'm going to go 3-2, honestly. I just don't care. And the people that I hate watching, cry. No, I'm trying to put 3-2. So I'm going to go 3-2. Haiti, Scotland. Well, this is Scotland and Haiti's World Cups in like a couple decades. So big up, especially during the massive stage. So in my opinion, I hope we win 3-2, but it could be 2-1. This game won't be easy. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm hopeful. But it could be a draw, and it might just decides on goal difference. Haiti, Scotland. I would say Haiti. They're declared the home team, so I would say Haiti will Haiti, Morocco. Come on, that's what is story 5. Come on with these movie ads. Shout out to the Haitians, but even though will be their first World Cup, so I'm gonna say give me Scotland 2, Haiti no. I think it won't be enough. So, all right, so let's go to Group E, I guess. Germany versus Curaçao. So this is Germany's opener. So I would say, yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. I forgot Thiago. Or yes, Igalo Thiago. Yes. And I hope he does score. He got 2-1 Scotland. I hope he does score. And, like, even though I know people want to debate, I know some Chelsea fans want João Pedro instead of Thiago. But what's your response to the Chelsea fans fighting? Or not fighting, complaining about this? Curaçao. I know this is Curaçao's first ever World Cup. But since this is they're facing almighty Germany, even if it's not the best of Germany's of all time, I'm gonna say 4-0. Not because of anything rude, just because of quality. But I would be surprised if Curaçao at least nicked this with at least 2 goals, conceding less than 3 goals or 2 goals, pretty much. So I'm gonna go 4-0, just because of quality a bit. Even though they did tie Jamaica. I mean, at best, the 3-0 would be an amazing result, I would say. Ivory Coast, Ecuador. Well, Ecuador, they have a good defensive case. I could see it being a draw. I just have a feeling Ivory Coast could do something with a counter, even though Ecuador is pretty strong defensively. So, you know what? I could go 1-0, honestly. Ecuador just has that strong case. And by the way, already we got a decisive game. 5-0. Fair enough. I guess you're right. I agree. 5-0. No offense to Curaçao, but just saying. So I don't know. Honestly, Netherlands, Japan. Already we got a clash of I wouldn't say Titan, but a clash of an amazing team. And I know the Argentina lineup. Argentina's game is about to kick off in a few minutes. I know. This game will be played in Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. This game will already decide this Sunday who will play who will go for it. That's my question. Oh, freak global. Wait. Is the Argentina night game not happening, or is it delayed? Oh, come on. They're saying it will start in a couple minutes. So I guess I'll do the lineups. Oh, yeah, no, Brazil's women's. And Brazil are just much better at home. And we're playing in Fortaleza. I know this was supposed to be an off-topic game. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw then. You got 1-1 draw? Yes, I like. But let's see. Honestly, I got 1-1 draw. Just because, I mean, anything could happen. I think this game will decide. I think either Japan or the Netherlands would win. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Or actually, I'm going to go 2-2 draw. I think the Dutch, they just have a good midfield, of course, but as well it is Roman Koeman. But Japan is Moriyasu still under manager of Japan. But you got Japan's great players, even though you could say something. And even though they don't have Mitoma, which sucks, unfortunately, that he'll be missing the World Cup. So I want to see what happens. Sweden, Tunisia. I'm going to go Sweden 2-0. Or actually, give me Sweden 3, Tunisia 1. Isak Djokovic. It has his name all over. And we don't care about politics because I ain't hear about it. I think they'll show up, bro. Belgium versus Egypt. Kevin De Bruyne's back for his final World Cup. He'll kick off the opener. He's going against Mo Salah already. Mo Salah. Here we go already. This is a decisive game. Kevin De Bruyne, even though it's no longer at Man City, will be going up against Mohamed Salah already. This is the storyline. Belgium versus Egypt. And this is Egypt's first World Cup in a long time. So I think Belgium are the favorites, and I think they probably should win this game. On my prediction, this game will be taking place in Seattle, and the Belgium versus Egypt will happen. And they just played each other in friendly. Belgium actually won. I would say Belgium nicks us out 3-1. I think Egypt are a good team. I think they could nick this out. Iran, New Zealand. Dude, I don't care about politics. I think the teams will show, including that guy that used to play. I don't know if he's still at Inter Milan. I forgot his name. So they got I forgot his another name, but I think they have a better squad than New Zealand. No offense to New Zealand, but I'm gonna go 2-0 Iran. What do you call it? The Islamic Republic of Iran or the Lion Republic or whatever. The one with the lion with the sword. People want to debate about that. I don't really care. It says, I just want to see how this plays out in the World Cup. Even though FIFA World Cup. So Spain versus Cape Verde and Orcoba. Radin. So this is going to be an easy matchup for Spain. Yeah, I know it's probably gonna be 6-0. I hate to say it, just because we don't know much about Cape Verdean and they're saying Yamal is back. Spain, they just have so much to bully them. It probably won't be another 7-0 like they did against Costa Rica, which was unexpectedly, but it could be. But Costa Rica was absolute garbage. How did they lose 7-0 to Costa Rica to Spain in that derby? That makes no sense. And we're going to need to get to the Argentinian lineups, and then the game is about to kick off in the 20 seconds, or at least the coverage. I knew it, they were never going to miss. This is playing Jordan Hurst Stadium. Where's that? Is that Red Bull? Is that the Red Bull Arena? We're gonna switch to this Belgium 2-2 draw of Egypt, you believe? Alright. So I'm gonna go with as long as people are still watching, I'm gonna go with Spain 6-0. Saudi Arabia, I don't know how excited I'm looking forward for this game. I think Uruguay. I thought the team was better during Copa America. They did fail massively at the last World Cup. We all know Uruguay, the team they play under Bielsa, even though it is more defensive / physicality ball, they still have Ronde Araujo, who could be there. But even though this isn't the big one just yet for them, Uruguay got some amazing players. Yes, they have Darwin Núñez, who's now at Lahan. I'm now hearing rumors he could come back to Liverpool after leaving the last season. And then Uruguay has Maxi Araujo. They have, I believe, and then of course Araujo, even though he loses his head from Barcelona. Sporting, they also couple defense from Atletico. They no longer have Luis Suarez, and Argentina. I need to hurry up. It looks like we're gonna go to the lineups. This game is being sold out. I believe this game is being played in Texas, in San Antonio. I could be wrong. Which we're gonna put the lineups, but Messi isn't starting, so they're just saving him up. Iran 6-0, 2-1 Uruguay. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Uruguay. I don't think Saudi Arabia would do an upset. I think Uruguay would do, but I think at the end they probably will push for it. So that's only match day 1. And then this is impossible. This game, France-Senegal, is at New York City MetLife. Well, France versus Norway. And then, I see Oscarson, the Real Sociedad Copa del Rey striker winner, going against all the mighty Argentina by himself. Good luck with that, because Argentina are the favorites by far. And I expect their defense to leak further than Honduras, who actually did kind of a good display, but couldn't get in touch because Argentina does have good defense. And I got to charge my computer, damn it. It depends what happens, because guess what? In New York City, if France-Senegal will happen at 3 p.m. over there or 12 p.m., I think France are the favorites as they kick off their World Cup campaign. This is a derby because Senegal was once part of France, apparently. They speak French. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win. But good luck to New York City. Traffic, who knows? There could be New York City, if the Knicks wins tomorrow or if they lose, there could be game 6. There could be problems. And if that happens, there will be a fight. So we're going to switch the screens in a bit. I'm going to go with Norway versus Iraq. This is our first World Cup in ages. I forgot. Same with Iraq. But I just think Norway are the favorites. Nothing against Iraq. But I just think we're going to go 3-0. And speaking of Argentina themselves, the world champions, before we show them on live TV, or not live TV, before we show the live score, singing the national anthems, Argentina's opener will be going against Algeria. When the world champions, after winning the World Cup on pens against France, is how it kick off in Kansas City, and all the Argentinian fans in blue and white will be loud as fuck. And I'm gonna have to go. Would I say Argentina would go for it? I would say my prediction is, even though I want Argentina to fail as a Brazil fan, but I expect Argentina to give Algeria maybe belt to ass. Maybe I'm gonna go for it. No, nothing against, but just because Argentina, just because how physical this is, or at least just because how strong they want to go. Austria, Jordan. I think Austria will get the job done 2-0. Nothing against Jordan. And I think that's it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait, oh, no, we still got 2 more groups. Portugal, DR Congo, Cristiano Ronaldo's opener. The following day, next Wednesday. Norway 4. Argentina. Oh, you got the exact opposite from me. So, Portugal, DR Congo. I would say DR Congo could do something, but respectable. I'm going to go potentially 3-0, 3-1, just because of how Portugal. So as long as they don't start Ronaldo, I could see that. I could see Colombia nicking this out, even if Uzbekistan has a couple players, including Kuzanar. I'm going to go 2-1. I think Colombia will get the job done. I think Luis Diaz will get a brace, and maybe James gets a pre-assist. I see it. And Uzbekistan scores from open play or a set piece out from Kuzan, and it stays 1-1, and Colombia gets a late winner. England, Croatia. How do we feel? Thomas Tuchel's opener is a European derby. This is not a Euro matchup, unfortunately. This is a World Cup, and they're going to have to play Luka Modric's Croatia. Am I surprised? This game already decides because they are the favorites. Because Croatia suches. What's your response? You're English as well. What's your prediction? I don't even know, bro. Honestly, Ghana, Panama, I got a draw. Just because Panama and Ghana, or actually, no, 2-1 because I forgot Semenyu's there, right? England, Croatia, this is the game. Should I play for a 0-0 draw or 1-1? Because I think it has written of Euro matches already, as their last World Cup game was against France, and it ends in a draw, and England are still winless. How surprised. Harry Kane or Jude Bellingham will score, and then they'll bottle it. Jordan Pickford will not save Such's goal, probably, from Inter Milan. They scored that great goal against Arsenal, even though they lost 3-1. This is my final prediction. Oscar Sensic, Otamendi, Sociedad River Plate. Oh my days. So here we go. That's it. So far, South Korea advanced, Uzbekistan, these countries crash out. Czech Republic, South Africa will kick off. I'm going to go a different scoreline here. I'm going to go 4-1 just because I could see the Czechs running out. I don't know how. Or maybe South Africa will get 2. And this is the game. Mexico versus South Korea. The rematch of the 2018 Group Stage World Cup, as brothers will have to go against each other, especially after it's in Los Angeles. Mexico, South Korea. Who is the favorite to win? As the game will kick off in a few minutes. I'm gonna go with Mexico. Mexico. I think wins this game 2-1 in the Estadio Akron again. Just like in the World Cup. This time they got World Cup advantage. They did tie 2-2 in September in the friendly. So I'm gonna go 2-1. Not biased, just because of realistic points. So yeah. And we're gonna switch to the World Cup group stage into the next game. Check 2-0 Czech Republic. So I'm gonna go with Switzerland, Bosnia Herzegovina. Didn't these two teams play each other in the European qualifying? I could be wrong, but this is a European derby, and I think this game is going to be played in. Doesn't mention the cities' names. Probably should have started. So I'm gonna go Switzerland beats Bosnia. I'm gonna go with a weird scoreline, 5-2. I just have a feeling that it ends like that. Canada, I think they'll beat Qatar 2-0. That's my final prediction. And here are the games that are going to be decisive. Turkey, Paraguay. Shoot, this is such a great match. I don't know. But Broski, they got Yildiz. I got Yildiz. They got Yildiz and Arda Guler. I could go for 2-2 draw. Screw it. And I got USA beating Australia 3-1 because Australia, they're not looking so good. So, and then let's see what we kicks off. 1-0 Mexico, 2-1 Switzerland. What did I? I just have a feeling it will end 5-2. Scotland, Morocco. I could see a draw, or I could see Morocco actually winning this game. I got 2-1. And I got Brazil for us. What I would say, potentially 4-1. I could see us being 3-0 up and be a Duluth defensive and then go for a 4-1, and then we win this game. And we kicked off in San Antonio. And this game is being played in Philadelphia. Ecuador, Curaçao. You know the drill. I'm gonna go 2-0. Ivory Coast. I'm gonna go 3-1 Germany. Ecuador. Hold on. No, I'm not done. Tunisia, Japan. We got a European derby. Netherlands versus Sweden. Victor Jajokovic will be going against Frankie de Jong finally. Cody Gakpo. He's been waiting for the moment. 2-1 Turkey, 3-1 Canada. I just think Tunisia, I don't know if they will handle it. I think they'll get a penalty. Oh, here comes Argentina. Good block from Iceland up here already. And people are watching Miami shirts. But yeah, they're already looking. This is a preseason friendly. It's Christian. Well, it's also that. Will they handle him? Even though Iceland didn't qualify, right? Didn't Iceland? Oh, they skied their chance so badly in open net. And it's 0-0. I'm going to go Tunisia 1, Japan 3. I think it will be too much. Netherlands, Sweden. Honestly, you want to know what's crazy? I'm going to go a crazy scoreline. I have a feeling this game is going to end 3-3. Give me Netherlands 3, Sweden 3. And I think there's going to be 2 penalty kicks. And Victor Jajokovic gets a pen and an open play goal. Because Netherlands, Sweden, that's a European derby. A Euro matchup, right? What a surprise, right? So I'm going to go with that. Because at least Netherlands, Sweden, that's a big one. Just because of the heritage. New Zealand, Egypt. Unfortunately, New Zealand will scrape a goal, but I think Egypt wins. I think Belgium are the favorites. The final score will be 3-2. I just have a feeling, broski. Uruguay, Cape Verde, an easy 3-0 win. Ecuador 2-0, Germany 2-0. Honestly, wait, did I predict Ecuador? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go with, you know what, screw it. Oh, here comes Argentina. That Julian Alvarez, which we haven't even received the lineups. Uruguay kept Randinin. I'm going to go Uruguay. I'm kidding, not one. I'm going to go Uruguay 3-0 against Cape Verde. I'm going to go 3-0 at minimum. That's it. Spain, Saudi Arabia. Ooh, this match could be tight. To be fair, I'm going to give 1 goal to Saudi Arabia, but I think Spain will win this game. A respectable 3-1 game win, at least. That's my prediction. I think Lamine Yamal will show some magic, or Pedri gets in the open play assist. And yeah, as long as fights do not break out, let's see. Iraq, Senegal. I have a feeling this game will be a draw. I'm gonna go with a 0-0 draw. I'm kidding. I'm gonna go 2-1. And we got this big game in Boston, Massachusetts. Another European derby, Euro games, and not in the World Cup. France versus Norway. What's your prediction? I don't even know, broski. I'm gonna go, dude. I'm gonna go France 1, Norway 0. Honestly, I don't even know. You got a 3-0 win. I just have a feeling Sweden will just turn up in the European derby, and that's it. France, Norway. Shoot, I don't even know. It's Mbappe. It's killing Mbappe versus Erling Haaland, even though Dembele has been the center of football. In France, they are the better squad. They have the better squad. They have a bigger squad. They may have. They got Saliba, who could tell the tactics of Odegaard and his weakness. Norway has been improving. I think Norway will get a goal from open play. My final prediction is France 4, Norway 2. I think we're going to have. Holland probably gets 2 goals, maybe a pen. Then Mbappe gets a penalty, an open play goal. Then Dembele should get an open play goal, and Elise should score a screamer outside the box. That's what I predict. But potential red card maybe for, let's see. Jordan's Algeria. I could see a game that ends 0-0. And Argentina's on the attack, and they just need one more kick. And they're already making mistakes because they can't finish a goal! These guys suck! 1-0 Argentina, by the way, who just scored right now. What a goal. Iceland should never be talking smack like that ever again. And I will have to switch up, unfortunately. Sorry about that. You have to go, Brad. Give me a sec, guys. Okay. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go Argentina 3-1 just because Austria is. Uh-huh. Oh, come on, no. I'm gonna go 2-0. Potentially, I'm gonna predict them to hold on in a draw. They'll do just enough. Jordan. Argentina will be more relaxed by then. And I could see. I'm going to go 0-0. I'm gonna go 0-0. Colombia, Congo. I'm gonna go 2-0 then. Portugal 3-0. Uzbekistan, Panama. They could do enough, but they won't do enough. England probably 2-0 or maybe a 2-1. All right, let's do the final day before we do halftime. Broski. No one is turning up for my stream. What a bunch of frauds and losers. Mexico, Czech Republic. I could see this being a draw just because Mexico, they needed a draw, and I think that's it. They advance in first place. Czechs can't catch them. And I could see South Africa fumbling this. I could see South Africa fumbling this. So I got 1-0. Or I could see them getting a draw. That's it. And South Korea is in danger. And it's not their fault because of the mess. Yeah, we're gonna go 2-1. Bosnia, I'm gonna go 0-0 just because I just have a feeling. And Argentina almost scored, and it's about to be 2-0. Look at the Oscarson can't handle the pressure. Scotland, Brazil. My prediction, I don't even know. Honestly, let me think. Mm-hmm. All right, let me see. Aspetta. Sorry about that, guys, but my room is a mess. I'm gonna go with us beating Scotland to 3-2. I just have a feeling we will beat them, no matter what happens. I think this will motivate Morocco to battle. So I think this could be 4-0. Turkey, USA. I actually got a 1-1 draw. Paraguay, Australia. I got Paraguay 1, Australia 0. No points. Or if not, they'll get a draw at minimum. And then the USA, they topped the group because Paraguay is in danger because of this. They are. Julian and Ciso, 0 registered wins because they're playing a good. If USA are going to get grouped, they're going to have to. Yeah. New Zealand, Belgium. I think they'll get one, but it's over 4-1. Egypt, Iran. I got 1-1 draw. Uruguay, Cape Verde, and Saudi Arabia. I think they end. Uruguay, Spain. Uruguay's declared the home team in Guadalajara, but Spain are the favorites. So I could see a thriller. My final prediction: Uruguay gets beaten by Spain, 3-2. Last minute winner. Open playing. These frauds cannot handle the pressure. What else do we predict? Yeah, we predict. So yeah, this is the group stage. Oh, we got the big one. Portugal, Colombia, Congo, Uzbekistan. I think Congo gets the win. This is gonna be huge. This will determine who will be the big one. My prediction is I think Colombia's defense won't handle around. I think Portugal are the favorites, and I think Portugal has a feeling they'll defeat Colombia 3-1, unfortunately. Colombia, I think Portugal are the slight favorites just because they're the better squad. But because this isn't the good Colombia, if this was, then I would would be 2-1. Panama, England. England scrapes a 1-0 win. Lazy. 2-1. That's my final prediction. These are my predictions for the World Cup, guys. But yeah, good night, Mr. V. We got Mexico topping first, Switzerland topping first, because due to goal difference. Brazil topping first, because we just beat Scotland no matter what. And we're expected to win every single game, even though we did randomly lose to Tunisia at the last day. I mean, no, not Tunisia. We lost to someone else randomly. Even Portugal was like when they lost to South Korea. So I wouldn't. So I would say Scotland Brazil would be a draw then. Then there might be a goal chopped off. But yeah, we would still be top of the group. So yeah, just because we took care of business against Morocco. So which means South Africa's out, Qatar is out, and guess what? The final results: Haiti is out. Sadly, Scotland has a chance. Australia's out. Curaçao's out. 0 points because they're just the best teams. Germany was expected to top the group just because they have the better goal. And yeah, this is the final result. So we got Sweden topping the group. Netherlands in the mud because of Sweden. Oh, we didn't predict it. Oh shit, my bad. I'm gonna go 1-0 win with Ecuador. I'm gonna go 3-2. I'm gonna go 3-2 Japan just because they have it in them. So alright, so Netherlands finished second. And we're gonna have to play the Netherlands then. So alright. So you wanna simulate the group? Is that it? Is that everyone? Still 1-0 Argentina. Could be 2-0 soon. But yeah, I think that's it. Paraguay. Guess what? Sweden, South Korea, Egypt, Senegal, Ghana, they've qualified. Ivory Coast, Paraguay, Scotland, Algeria out. And Bosnia out. Sorry, guys. That's because not good enough from FIFA. And it's a joke. And you allow Croatia above England? Wow. Just because of a yellow card. 2 yellow cards, potentially. Even though they were expected to go through together. Is that it? Are we forgetting someone? All right, let's go to the knockout bracket. What it looks like. Oh, come on. I want the pathway one. So this is pathway one. If my prediction goes well, guys, this is my predictions. Germany, Scotland. France versus South Africa. Czech Republic, Canada. Japan will be going against Morocco. Colombia, England. Interesting. Colombia are in the fist fight with England. They're getting fist up. Spain, Austria, USA, Senegal. And USA gets an easy route. No fucking way. USA finish first and they avoid Argentina. USA avoids Argentina in the round of 16. They got Belgium, South Korea. No way. This is going to be difficult. Hold on. I wasn't even trying to predict. This is pathway 2. But first, let's watch the Argentinian game. We're going to predict it once it's halftime. Because right now, Iceland's defense is not looking good. Damn, Argentina avoids the United States. Wow, the USA could could reach their way to the round of 16. They could potentially avoid. So yeah. Wow. The USA Argentina cannot happen. But yeah, very good score. So yeah. Here we go, guys. So yeah. So my prediction. Go back to it. Even though why is no one is turning up for these streams? Every time I do these streams, no one shows up. That's the problem. No one watches my content. Argentina has a set piece. So this is their starting 11. So yeah, we're going to go back to it. Once it's back. It came the first ever to win, will it? Where was that question? Is Lionel Messi on the bench? But yeah, they're gonna use the B team. This is it the A team? And yes, Messi's on the bench, and these people want to see Messi's goal. Let's see if he does that. But it looks like no one is joining the stream. What has happened to everyone? I told them follow back, broski. No one wants to turn up. Yeah, 1-0. I have the knockout stage ready once it's halftime. But yeah, Broncos scores. I don't know if Messi will play single minute. They're taking a break. So yeah, within 20 minutes, we are expected to do the. So yeah. Yeah. They've won the trophy. Oh, they've won the Women's Nations League. Congrats to Colombia winning the Women's Nations League in South America and Cote d'Ivoire. They've done it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sands of Iceland. Rest, bro. Don't get injured before it starts because I do expect Argentina. But yeah, USA Argentina matchup seems very likely. When will the US and Argentina meet in the World Cup in the knockout stages? Can they meet? And they said between July 4. Here's what needs to happen. Argentina must fish. Oh, come on. We're going to need USA to finish second. It's going to be really hard. Who's the favorite to top Group D in the USA group? Themselves or who? Oh, yeah, free kick for Iceland out here. That free kick outside button. Even though USA made the betting favorites to top Group D, but they're saying Turkey, so they're going to have to rely on Turkey to get the job done. And even though Turkey, yeah, they did beat the US, and I expect Turkey to beat the test. Because the Christian Pulisic's reminder, they have Yildiz from Juve. Yildiz. And that baller, can he do something? Yildiz. The 21-year-old winger. I thought he was 18 years old. Yildiz. And he looks Italian, but he's actually Turkish. And he's pretty white, just because he looks Italian. Yeah, Yildiz is 21 years old. And he looks Italian rather than Turkish. He looks like he's from the area, at least. But yeah, I would say I would say I think the only way USA and Argentina could meet, by the way, because here's the thing: if we top our group, we're likely going to have to play Japan or the Netherlands either way. So even though I got a draw, anything could happen. It could be Netherlands winning, Japan winning. The game could go either way. Even though there is Sweden, so we could also get Sweden, Brazil. But yeah, am I surprised? No, no, I'm not. Ah, fuck sakes, no. Oh, I don't want to shut this down. But yeah, let's see. But people want to watch Argentina more than the U.S. Oh, he was born in. Oh, that's why. This guy looks Italian. Oh, that's why. The German part looks like why. He looks Italian from Torino. And the area of. Who lives in Torino again? What's the area of Torino? Because I thought Yildiz does look like he's from Italy himself. How did Juve got him over Bayern Munich? Juve. And Juve fans, they gotta do something. They pulled one of the greatest academy hostages. They signed him in the next gen in the summer 2022. Oh wow, they're sporting direction to Torino just to buy like from Juve, and there was the agreement. They had to let him go. And then there's rumors that he's going to go to Barcelona. So Juve, ooh, they love this guy. Fan art as well. Yeah, but remember, pull on the A team, and the team comes back. Wow, but yeah, Yildiz, bro, if he cooks the U.S., how do American Juve fans like and others feel about him going up against their national team? And what are they hoping? But no one wants to join the stream, even this watch along. No one wants to join the stream. I swear YouTube is an absolute disgrace. Now they're trying to hide up the. And I'm not surprised. Oh, someone is asking, is there. I've been there a couple times as of right now since this video was uploaded. Of course, their pizzas and Portuguese sandwich, and I will be there for their watch parties of the support of Brazil and Portugal's national team in the World Cup. Yeah, I cannot wait. But yeah, because tomorrow we might. I don't know if we will do a pregame hangout. Someone made a video about Bacala Grill. Big up to them. But yeah, it's because if I don't do any collaborations, it just doesn't hit the same. And no one wants to join the stream. That's the worst part. Exactly. Oh yeah, that's true. Western McKinney is expected to meet him. That's true. So they're going to go against each other. McKinney. Is he good friends with him? I want to see what happens. And where's Moss? Moss, where are you? Are you not joining the stream? Are you going to be joining your predictions? Iceland out. No, I wouldn't be surprised this becomes 1-0. Yeah. Am I surprised about the mess? No. Who's that? Oh, come on. Where's that? That's South Africa. Big up to Johannesburg, which is like a Los Angeles, um, within them. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Listen, anything happens. Do not be surprised. But yeah, next time I'm absolutely going for pepperoni. Well, once I go over there, yeah, absolutely. We will be here. I promise. We're not gonna lose this game. It has the DNA. Because I've seen enough. But yeah, still 1-0. But where's everyone in the chat? Are you gonna join the chat, Moss? Moss! You're not fraudulent! Everyone's going fraudulent. And shit, my battery's low. Oh, great. What a trophy. Imagine escaping for no reason. Imagine coming from that morning. What a surprise. Oh, wait! Big up, Blue! We're You're finally in the stream. Give this stream a like. Share this because guess what? In 7 minutes, I'm about to show you the World Cup bracket. But we all know that Brazil versus Morocco, like I said, is the match that we all knew. It's Neymar, even though we don't know if he'll be fit, and Argentina almost made it 2-0 from there. It's Vinicius Jr., Rafinha, Endrick versus Hakimi, Isla, and Amrabat. But we don't know. But apparently, Mazraoui's down, so he may not do that great. We are. Yeah, I asked him about the question. Northern California. After coming from Southern on the desert. Yeah, exactly. So you made it finally, right? Games you win this game, but it ends 2-1. This, but let's see, because I'm expected to grow long hair, and I will be here for the watch parties. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome. Exactly. He still conceded like 2 goals. Like they conceded 4 goals in 3 games, and it's not looking good. Oh, so we got 4 minutes left before I show you my trophy. Not my trophy, my bad. My prediction. When was the Luma? Yes. Let me listen to this real quick. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm back, but yeah, hopefully Blue is still in the chat. We are so ready, bro. Should be halftime, so it's just gonna be 1-0. Iceland has been better, but this is Argentina's B team. And the way you got bullied in the first 8 to 10 minutes was mad. Is an absolute joke. But yeah, oh, Iceland, they could equalize. Shot. Is that Dibu Martinez? Or the saved? The shot saved. This should be 1-0. I'm watching the game on X Sports. Ooh, Argentina, Iceland. Nice. And in Portuguese commentary, right? Nice. Congrats for showing up. Big one. And he actually. So yeah, we're about to make it there. Let's see. But yeah, the pizzas are amazing. But yeah, Broski, what are you saying about the World Cup? Yeah, I've made it. The World Cup. No, I might be back for it. It's So yes, it's about to be 44 minutes, 44 seconds. We are so ready. I'm so excited. It's 2026. We made it. Let them know. So yeah, I cannot wait. I am so excited to come tomorrow. I'm so excited to. We got 3 minutes. They had it on 3 minutes. Why 3 minutes? Do San Francisco. I think the San Francisco is some. Good point. Good. I'm telling. They'll let them. Yes. I cannot wait, bro, to go back there and have that food. Yes, I cannot wait. I'm so ready. What time I could be there? I have to be there, like, for example, maybe 2:30 just because the Brazil game starts. So I'm gonna have to leave my house pretty early, probably before 1:30, just because of how far. Probably 1:15. Go to Stockton. No, or San Jose. That there's gonna be that same night. That's the worst. And that same day is at 6 events before the main one. 5 minutos. But yeah, 1 more minute. You lose. All right. It's about to be time. Yeah, because remember, they got. I cannot wait to show you the bracket. I can. I cannot wait. Oh, Argentina. But yeah, I'm not surprised Argentina playing like soft. And it's halftime! We all know the whistle's about to be blown! Give me the bracket now! And it's halftime! I'll let my uncle know what I could do in the bed. Halfway. Let's hear about the bracket. Screw it. Are you there? Blue. Blue. Are you here still? This is what the bracket is going to look like. My prediction was going to be us topping the group. And the U.S. are the favorites. And the U.S. escapes Argentina until the final because Argentina, very lucky they escape Argentina. What a trophy. We escaped Argentina. So Germany, Sweden. So yeah, if I have to go a prediction, we are going to be playing the Netherlands. I knew it. This is the round of 16. Their prediction is Germany 3-0. Can I not change the score? I'm going to pick Germany 2-1. France. We all know they're the favorites. Saudi Arabia, congrats on making the round of 32. Just like how you made it the Gold Cup and you got booted out by an Alexi Vega, Mexico, who didn't score from open play, if I remember. Or Santi didn't have a touchdown. France, I expect them to batter the crap out of them. Not 1-0. Come on. Oh, 3-0. There we go. You're out of here. Because I'm not allowed to choose. Canada, Czech Republic. Ooh, Moss. Moss. You're not listening. Canada versus Czech Republic. I think they're going to be an upset. They lose. Ooh, I don't even know. Just to be generous, where will this match be? And where a potential Czech Republic Canada round of 32 match will be. Where? Los Angeles or Mexico City? This is in Mexico City. Canada's in trouble. They're in big trouble. This will be played in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, who would be the favorites? Oh, Moss! Join the chat. Join the chat. I haven't even decided. And the snook? Moss! Moss! Yes, you do. You do, Moss. Yes, I think it's in Los Angeles. Moss! Bro! Where are you? Let's see how Messi will do in this game. We're going to get to Argentina. Where are you, Moss? Join the chat, you fraud. You guys might should play the Czech Republic. That's my prediction. Canada finish second. Just because Switzerland is just better than you guys. And they will. Because guess what? Join the chat. Are you watching my stream? I'm typing right now. The chat wants to know about your prediction. Canada, Czech Republic, which will likely be in LA. Moss, join the stream. What's your prediction, broski? You are lucky I haven't clicked on it. Czech Republic is the home team. Canada are forced to play away. And what's his response? I have them because I have them in second and I have Canada in second. So which means that FIFA says it'll be between you guys. Join. Join the chat, Moss. Come on. Or else I'm gonna shoot the Czech Republic. We got Japan, Morocco, Colombia, England. We know Spain are the favorites. 3-0! Wow! I predicted 3-1. And they're already through. When are you gonna join the stream? I'm waiting for Moss. Or else I'm gonna have to choose. I don't even know. I mean, Canada, you could say Buchanan could do here, but I just want to see. USA are the favorites. Final score, not 3-1. No way. Belgium, South Korea. I think Belgium will be the slightly better since Courtois is back in the national team. I got 2-1. I don't even know. I got 2-1 Belgium. 2-0. Wow. So yeah, the USA, they were right by scheduling the match against Belgium because the match against Portugal is unlikely. But these guys were lucky to not play Spain. Because these guys got lucky for not playing Spain. Colombia or England? Damn, Colombia has to play England instead of Mexico. Because I think Croatia finished first. Mexico avoids England. And Colombia has to play England in round 32. How great. After faulting against Portugal, back-to-back losses. They're in the mud. But Germany versus France in the round of 16, that would be massive, bro. Broski, I think it's going to happen. Because of how powerful Germany or France is. It's pretty mad. Yeah, since he's not responding, I got the Czech Republic winning. Or actually, screw it. I might just pick Canada because of the Nations League. Oh, damn it. Oh, because the Nations League win against the U.S. 3-1. Japan, Morocco. Jesus Christ. But do I back Colombia's Di Lorenzo to do the job? Japan has yet to win the knockout game. And we avoid them. I don't know, broski. Broski, I don't even know. I don't know, bro. This is too hard. Colombia? England? This is going to be a rough route for England because if they finish second, they have to go through the hard route. All because of that draw against Croatia that cost you the game. It's not looking good. Broski, it's not looking good. We're going to go England. Colombia, Di Lorenzo, they're going to flop. 1-0. England, Spain rematch. Here we go. We got a rematch. When could England and Spain meet in the World Cup? The rematch at the Euro final. Where? Because if we get England and Spain in the round of 16, that's big trouble. They said they cannot reach. They're saying they cannot meet until the final, semifinals. They could meet in the round of 16. What happens if Spain finish first and England finish second behind Croatia in their group? That's gonna be tough. I could see a shock exit. That sucks. What do you mean we get England Spain in the round of 16? They're saying the World Cup final. What the hell? Then this bracket isn't right. This bracket isn't right. Then what do you mean England Spain cannot meet in the round of 16? They have to play exactly. They would have to play Colombia. They're saying Croatia. Donut. And I forgot to click on it. Screw the donut. Japan versus Morocco. Who's the favorite? Should I go Japan? Should Morocco just go? Morocco and us Brazil, we're gonna have to go through Japan. And if they're the slight favorites, then I'm gonna have to do it. Sorry, Morocco. They're out. And espérate. What a joke. No one turned up for the World Cup is a joke. I got Belgium winning just because they're the favorites 2-0 maybe. What a joke. Oh shit, we haven't even predicted though. Of course I want Brazil to win. We win 2-1. Ecuador versus Norway round of 32. In case, who's the favorite? I don't even know. Norway are the favorites. They said they could win this game 1-0. Screw it, we're gonna have to go through Norway. I think we beat Ivory Coast 2-1. Damn it. I think Croatia takes down the R Congo. We got a round of 32. Argentina, Uruguay. Exactly. No one wants to join as a joke, bro. Oh shit, I gotta charge my computer soon. I got we get a rematch. We get a rematch. Argentina, Uruguay. In Miami. This is the big one. This is the Clásico de la Plata. The brotherhood of two people separated from a river. One big country, one small country. Argentina, Uruguay. Similar to Russia, Ukraine simulation almost. This is a divided. about like just like how they say Ukraine is part of Russia, Uruguay is part of Argentina. A Cold War and Argentina are playing in white and Messi. Is he coming out or no? Is it just the bench? Oh no, he's just playing the bench, but it looks like he's gonna play. And yeah, Argentina are just playing that light blue and white stripes, and now they're playing in white shorts. I thought Argentina plays in black shorts, but it's actually white shorts this entire time. Argentina have always played in white shorts, not black shorts. I don't know what I was thinking about. But I remember the Pens. They played in white shorts. Damn it, France decides to play in blue shorts just because Argentina has declared the home team. Who had the better chances, we all remember? Argentina, just because they had the better shots on target. But Mike Mayon saved them. Or Hugo Lloris. My bad. Oh, and we kicked off in the second half. Yeah, we all know Argentina's going to make this ugly. This could be a 1-0 scraping win. Ronaldo could have to fight against Lionel Messi. After dealing with the derby against his brothers in Guadalajara, his Barcelona teammates and brothers and friends, he's going to have to go against his nearby Uruguay, who's more lighter than them. Saraujo's a rare case. Turkey, Iran. Ooh, interesting. This is a derby. I forgot what derby is called, but these two countries border each other. I think Turkey are the favorites. I think the Turks, bro. They're going against their brothers. I hate to, and this ain't politically. I'm gonna go normal wise. Turkey wins, and Argentina avoids the United States. Switzerland plays Egypt. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go Switzerland, and Portugal is expected to win. Sorry, Ghana. And we get a rematch. The Swiss versus Portugal. This time they declared the home team after losing 6-1. Damn, 1-0, 3-1. We got some matchups. Japan are the favorites. Woo! They're the favorites? Yeah, they are. I got Japan in the quarters. They made it. France! They're the favorites against Germany. In case France and Germany meets in the round of 16, who are the favorites? If France and Germany meets each other in the round of 16, France are the favorites. And they just beat them in the Nations League bronze medal third place match in the Brotherhood. In Germany, they beat them in Stuttgart 2-0. Mbappe scoring as well. Despite the fallout against Spain. So it's France, right? I got France winning 2-0! Julian Nagelsmann is in the mud. Spain are the favorites against England. Lamine Yamal is going to dump them again. Nico Williams and Alvaro Chavez. It's going to be 2-0. Let me see if I can change the scoreline. 2-0. England are going out of the World Cup. It's confirmed. England have wasted an opportunity. And Moss, you are fraud. This is the quarterfinals. I got Brazil winning. We're beating our Norway curse. Don't worry, guys. 3-2. Mexico versus Croatia. Shit. This is going to be a really hard one. I want to see Croatia. I want to see Mexico winning. And Messi's warming up despite advices to not play him and save him up for the actual World Cup. Mexico, Croatia. This is going to be really hard. I could see pens, bro. Big ups. Oh, big up, CNG. Why do you hate Mexico? I haven't even decided, but the problem is, I don't want to rematch against Croatia. We just played them. We got our revenge successfully. But Mexico, will they be at home? And the only reason why I got this is with the projected World Cup group. And I know a lot of people don't like Mexico, but it might just be the truth today. If Hormiga silence everyone, but I just don't want to play Croatia ever again. Sorry, bro. I really don't want to play these guys again. Because watch these guys play Harambal. And they got lucky. And it's only because Croatia escapes first place against England somehow because of goal difference. And this is what we predicted. If England got first, this would have been England. That's different. The fan base. These guys act like they're on top. Oh man, Roger's gonna boss Mexico. But the problem is, I don't want to play. Even though I don't even think Mexico fans are the most deluded. The most deluded fans are Nigeria, actually. Believe it or not. And they ain't even in this tournament. And a lot of Americans, we're also deluded, so we're up there too. That's how I view as a Brazil fan. And I gotta charge up my computer. I don't want to play Croatia. I don't even know. But even though I could change this, but I think I put one of the score lines and I had a feeling that England, but it's because of the problem of England, bro. Not because they're deluded. The problem of England, they lost hope, and the problem is they play so much defensive football rather than attack. That's why I have this feeling they won't score as much goals. Will they survive the heat? This is a good point. If this was if in England, bro, they can't struggle. They can't handle our US heat. Even though you could say Croatia, you don't know. This would have been England. Even though, if I have to go pens, I want to see, because I need to see. And if England will beat them, England, they should be. And even though I got them getting knocked out by Spain somehow early, just because of the goal difference I did, I just have this feeling this happens. Because that's what the bracket gives me. What heat? Indoor. Dude, did you not see the photos? England players have been sweating. Argentina, they're going to make it 2-0. They won't handle the heat. They've been sweating. They struggled against New Zealand, which Mexico beat them 3-0 in that same friendly. Funny enough. And England should be doing, but the problem is it's going to be hard for the Heat. South Americans, we've been in this US Heat before. Even though somehow I did predict England to get knocked out by Colombia. Just because Colombia got some mixed feelings. I don't even know. If I had to go Croatia, they win on pens, in my opinion. I think Mexico's run potentially ends there. I don't even know. But it's kind of true. I mean, it depends which stadium, because MetLife is outdoor. The NRG Stadium and AT&T, Houston, Dallas is indoor, Los Angeles. But MetLife, that's outdoors. Santa Clara, Levi Stadium is outdoors. And Miami Hard Rock is mostly indoors, kind of, except for that final round. But Miami, bro, it's like so hot. But if I have to say Croatia, fine. They probably win on pens, but I really don't want to play these guys because I really want to beat the crap out of these guys. I'm gonna. They say Croatia win 3-1. I'm gonna go 1-0 then. Argentina, Turkey. I think Argentina ends their run for Turkey 2-1. Surprise. I think Portugal. This time Switzerland will be better. But I think Portugal will scumbag. Will I wouldn't say scumbag their way, but I think they'll do better. I'm telling you, England won't blow out teams. They never do. It's usually, but and then I know it depends for each venues. But if the host nation knows what they're doing, they will. Even though I did have the U.S. getting knocked out by Belgium as expected, but it's probably going to be 2-0. But like, and I haven't even went there. Even though New York City is humid, it can be sometimes. Even though I think Houston, I would say, does have the hottest of all. Houston, Miami is pretty bad, broski. I can tell you that for sure. Phoenix, even though Phoenix ain't in this World Cup. Good point out Atlanta. There's only with outdoor we'll have AC. Let's see. Yeah, SoFi is closed, and yes, it is, bro. It's true. I don't even know this game is even going to be played. I think it would be played Azteca, but do you think Croatians would handle it? I just want to know. But do I really want this rematch? No. Hold on, let me check pathway one. Let's predict the quarterfinals. So France versus Japan. I think Japan's incredible run, I think ends. I think France knocks out Japan 3-0. That's mad. Probably not 1-0. Probably 2-0. That's my prediction. I think, and I don't know where this game would be. MetLife, Atlanta. But I've seen those pictures. The England players sweating already badly. Even though they played in Florida, so I don't. So let's see how they could handle the heat. Yeah, Phoenix is absolutely dry fire, bro. Southeast. Yes, exactly. And I was in Phoenix in April, and it was 90 degrees, and I've kind of been used to temperatures, bro. But like, it's not just Phoenix, Vegas as well. And I'm not surprised about the desert heat, and even though they're not, even though the desert isn't that far from LA, and those Japan's captain fares. So I think France will have the slightly more quality players than Japan. Don't get me wrong, Japan has some players, and here comes Argentina. This is going to be 2-0. Open space. There it is! And this guy missed! No way. Lautaro Martinez is a scrub for missing. No way. In this friendly. I think France gets the job done. They get to the semis. Spain, Belgium. I probably should have predicted England first. Spain beats Belgium. We get a rematch of Spain versus France. But yeah, I want to see where this game is happening. But broski, before I predict Brazil versus Croatia, or actually let's do it now. We're gonna get revenge. Even if we're gonna win in regular time or extra time, whatever. I would love to see 3-0. I just want that belt to Croatia, bro. Even if you beat Mexico, I mean, I expect you beat DR Congo. Even though this is the route, even though this is only in case Croatia somehow, even though I don't think they probably will get first place. I mean, this is the only inconvenience. But even though England's defense or attack hasn't been great, England are pretty boring to watch. Honest Thomas Tuchel, even he isn't much of an attacking manager. Man. That's the problem. And of course, for England, I would still back them to make the quarterfinals, or it could be us versus England. And we escape Because we knocked out the Netherlands in round 32. Potentially, because I think we're anything. Brazil's not beaten any European nation in the final. That's true. We haven't. 2016. I really don't want to talk about it, but it's true. 2016. No, not 2016. 2022. Croatia scrubs. That's true. We haven't beaten. We lost to Croatia on pen. Should have won that. And I don't think Croatia scored from open play in that game, if I remember. And then not only Croatia, we fumbled. We fumbled Belgium. We did beat Mexico in round 16 just to get humbled by Belgium, who made it to the semis. And then don't get me started on Germany's belt ass 7-1. I swear, dude, I just think it's gonna happen. I think our road ends in the semis, bro. I don't think we're doing nothing. I would say our squad is great, even though a lot of our fans are delusional at the moment. Oh, Oscarson couldn't cover it there. Or Lil, my bad. That player that plays for Lil, he missed. Could have been 1-1. Our fans are deluded because Neymar's back but my response was, God, chill out. Because anything could happen. Because they just have a feeling that it will. It could. Yeah, France 2006, Netherlands 2010. Don't get me started, bro. We haven't won. You're right. I don't even know if we do beat Croatia. I just don't want to play them. Even if we play England, a Brazil-Mexico match would be a toss-up. Because one of us will reach the semifinals. At best. Even though I think we do have a great squad, but the problem is the team how we're playing. But even on Ancelotti, some people are mixed up about him. But as well as, do I think the team performed? The Eagles have been improved. But you could say the validity has improved somewhat, but not fully. We're yet to watch Neymar. Oh, Argentina! They will score! And they hit off the post! No way! In this friendly. I just don't. But that's true. And if we get knocked out, I swear, if we get knocked out by England or Croatia, Federation needs to do. Do I think Brazil would be Mexico? Well, yeah, I would say Brazil are the better team out of the two without between them and Mexico. I definitely agree. But I'm just saying overall, Brazil against European teams, we haven't been that great. Mexico does have round 16 curse. But so does the United States somehow. Just because the U.S. always faces the team, they're saying this. It looks like my prediction, they'll play Belgium just because they avoid Argentina. It looks like they're fighting right now, Iceland and Argentina. The players are starting to get up, and don't forget how physical we do get. Will these Europeans handle it? Well, even though Brazil, we haven't been doing enough. Even though for Mexico's case, well, they did tie 0-0 against Poland, who missed out this year's World Cup. And Mexico, I want to see how they do under Aguirre and that Omega Gonzalez kid. And let's see how they do. And then, but as for us, I just want to see. And I just want to see Colombia. I know it would be crazy. I kind of feel bad for Colombia because here's the thing for Colombia. Colombia, they probably do have a chance against Croatia, but even though Colombia, they did play Croatia in the friendly this March, and they lost 2-1. I think Colombia were 1-0 up, and they lost that game 2-1 against Croatia. And then they got spanked by France's B team. Colombia's A team were 3-0 down at one point to France's B team. And Doué scored like a brace. And no country has ever won a World Cup with a foreign manager. Why I doubt Brazil and England will win it. I just want to see what all these teams are participating in the middle of nowhere. And I know this is just a test of my knowledge. I just want to see what happens. Even though I don't think we reach semis, this is just a World Cup bracket. But but listen, if the Netherlands do knock us out, I wouldn't mind it. This is a reality check, but I will be furious if we do get knocked out to round 32. And I'm not ruling out the Netherlands, even though it's Robin Koeman and his team. But you still have Cody Gakpo, Frankie de Jong. Even though Robert Koeman somehow didn't call Frimpong up. I don't know why he wasn't called up unless he was fully injured. Oh, here comes Messi. He's gonna be subbed in a bit. Even though I don't know if I want to risk that. I don't want to risk him getting injured. If I was Scolo, and I know people want to watch Messi, but you don't want to risk that. And all the Iceland players are furious. But yeah, I know it's crazy. Okay, so from Mexico's point of view, I did expect it. They probably would point. Maybe the round 32, but the round 16, I don't know. Their defense is stacked. Yeah, they still got Van Dijk. And it's really hard to break down. And then the penalty controversy against Argentina, which I kind of felt bad. I thought the Netherlands were potentially robbed. But even though, their front three, they have an issue. Especially, who else played there? Even though I wouldn't say some of these players are getting washed up. I'm not saying they're washed by getting older, but I'm not trying to rule it out. So if we do, I could see a 2-1 win potentially being an extra time. But if Neymar gets somehow injured again, if Neymar gets suspended, we are screwed, and Argentina is about to go through on goal, and they hit off the post again. Open space. They couldn't convert them, and they're losing. And it's a corner. But if the Netherlands go through, this is how would it look like. If the Netherlands go through, this is a derby against Netherlands-Norway. We'll get a European derby after European derby. But I just want to see Brazil. But if we get humble, we will address it. Where's Portugal? Right here. Here we go. This is the match everyone wants it. Portugal, Argentina, and Kansas City, Missouri, in the middle of the United States. The real El Clasico go-to-bay football. Portugal, Argentina, Portugal. Here we go. Messi versus Ronaldo has everything within. As long as they don't get injured, and Messi's getting subbed in right now against Iceland. And we haven't even done with this prediction. I'm going to go Argentina. I mean, listen, I haven't even started predicting. Portugal, Argentina. I would say these two countries, I would say they are the two best national teams on form at the moment. Potentially. Amazing players, of course. You got your Messi, Ronaldo, of course. But this ain't just that. While they do a cooling break, you got all the players. Of course, you got Julian Alvarez. You got McAllister. Argentina's players are stacked, you could say. Rodrigo the ball, physicality as well. Stone playing, Lautaro Martinez. A lot of these players from Argentina squad. Don't get me wrong. Portugal, they're gonna have to not let Ronaldo play. You got your Vitinha, you got your João Neves. João Neves is gonna play. I forgot. Vitinha is gonna play. Vitinha in midfield. All the physical battles. João Cancelo is gonna have to go against, and Sergio Contessao as well on that front foot as well. Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, will they handle Cal team, despite their age, against Argentina. But yeah, everyone would want to call this El Clasico pretty much of football because it's representing two of the greatest footballers of all time. Don't get me wrong, absolutely. Portugal versus Uruguay advanced. No, this is Portugal Argentina. I don't know if you saw it because Uruguay might just end around 32. But here's the thing: if Uruguay somehow doesn't upset against Spain, as Messi gets subbed in the 70th minute, 69th minute, we're gonna have to get we're gonna have to get I'm gonna if Uruguay somehow beats Spain in the Estadio Akron in Guadalajara, someone else getting something for Iceland, then I think yeah then it won't happen. Then Portugal will have that route against Uruguay, or sorry, Europe, or no, this would have been Spain's route. Spain and Argentina could potentially meet in the round of 32, only if Uruguay somehow upsets Lamine Yamal Spain in Guadalajara, which will be really hard. And here comes Argentina, Messi with the assist. And they won a penalty. They just got a pen, by the way, just now. So let me switch the game before we do the prediction. Oh, Gatsuko. Messi already has in the past a beautiful pass to Lautaro Martinez, and the Iceland keeper just fouls him. Wow. Pen. Is Lionel Messi going to take this pen already? Penalty for Argentina. Am I surprised? Like, we're seeing the rematch. Wow, it's not halftime. Come on, Fop Mob. Is Messi going to take this pen? Yes, he will. Just for these fans. My prediction, Uruguay will beat Argentina. If Uruguay beats Argentina, it's going to be really hard. If Uruguay beats Argentina, this will be a big flop. I mean, let's see Messi and Argentina. They do get a pen. Let's see if he scores it. And he does score, as expected. I'm not surprised. The allegations are back. The GOAT just scores. Great pen as expected, but what is that Iceland keeper doing? All because he couldn't handle the pressure. Wow! No wonder why Iceland didn't qualify. Great pen. Great ball from Messi. That passes to Lautaro Martinez, because they didn't let him score from open play. And they just scored now. We're going to go back to it. We're going to go back. But they're going to have to show it. If not, I'm going to have to do a part 2 tomorrow then. A upsetting one. Which it could be a bit different to my prediction. Let's see. Yes, I know, right? But yeah, here we go. And here they go. This could be 3-0. They're already in the box. And bro, already 2 minutes in, getting subbed in, making the magical pass. An amazing pass as Iceland couldn't and goal. They also got a pen against Honduras. Even though I don't think Messi played it. Did he play it? Because I was coming back from Daly City, from that Brazil game. Watch party in Daly City. But I swear, man, if we're going to debate about Portugal versus Argentina's midfield, it's hard to debate. Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, everyone will be talking about. Not just Messi versus Ronaldo, everything. Then I might have to go to Bacalao Grill to watch this game. If it's on, and I'm assuming this is on the weekend before. I'm assuming this game is on a Friday or Saturday. Hopefully it's on a Saturday, July 12th or something, or July 11th. My bad, broski. Because I want to go. I wish I could go to this game in Kansas, but I don't live there. So I really want Portugal to advance, but I think Argentina might be the slight favorites. It's gonna be really hard. This is a tactical battle, tactical, bro. Could I see pens? Maybe. Why not extra time? Should I go Portugal getting out on them? Portugal, everyone's just going to have to get ready for the balls being put in from Vitinha and then passing it. And as long as Argentina doesn't take advantage and their game plan works, I think that they could do it. I feel like this game is going to be 50-50, or someone's going to be 55%, 45%. I think I got Portugal. I have a feeling. I don't know. I don't know if Messi, if this causes him to. I know they're going to make a deep run. They probably won't win it. And even though Messi won in mine, but this will be interesting. This might just be bigger than the final itself, kind of, or the second biggest game besides the final. A final before the final. Honestly, I don't know, bro. Tickets will be thousands. That's the problem, especially how fucking FIFA wants to count out the money like it's a joke. But this is a potential matchup everyone is talking about, which we could see exactly next month. Within next month, we're going to be confirmed by next month. Portugal, Argentina. It's going to be really hard to predict. If this game is on a Friday, it's going to be a bit harder. It's going to be fireworks, and if you live in Kansas City, Missouri, the whole world will be watching because we get to watch Messi versus Ronaldo for the last time. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, even as a Brazil fan, bring me. You know what? Let this match happen for the last time for Messi and Ronaldo to happen. Argentina are after. And right now, especially look at how physical Argentina will make it. I want to see how Ronaldo Silva and Bruno Fernandes could still handle. Even though, let's see if Bruno Fernandes could still play make, and hopefully this motivates for the World Cup. Because there's some interesting talking points. And the two teams that will be fighting out will be cool and interesting, bro. Portugal, Argentina. I cannot wait. And then since we're as Brazilian brothers and Portuguese brother of Lanús from our heritage and origin, this is going to be really hard. But you know what? Give me Portugal. I would say Portugal wins on pens. Even though I don't think this one gives me. Come on. Not one now. Is there no other scorelines? Can I not predict a 1-1 draw? I cannot score predict. Oh, come on. My prediction is actually penalties, bro. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. And I think Portugal somehow wins on penalties. Diego Costa penalties. And yeah, I could see. Give me Portugal. Oh, shoot. Did I not? So, yeah, guess what? We would set up a Brazil-Portugal matchup, and Lionel Messi's Argentina will end the World Cup in the quarters, in my prediction. Brazil-Portugal. All right, let's go another pathway. Okay. So, let's predict this one. Here we go again. I just have a feeling. Yep. And I think Argentina's round will end in the quarters. Still in a good run. They still have good dynasties. Even if you reach the semis, we are not. I still want to beat these guys. But Messi's passes will still be there, absolutely. But they will be playing better teams than Iceland besides that. France versus Spain. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Another semifinal match between Spain and France. Lamine Yamal versus Ousmane Dembele and Kylian Mbappe once again. And Doué's team. In Argentina, they are crossing the ball. We're going to have to go with France or Spain. Will Dembele and Mbappe and Doué get revenge? Will Deschamps finally take down Luis de la Fuente finally? Will he take him down finally? Because France has been confirmed as the favorites. Will Michael Olise show his true colors and powers? Why he is no longer weak? Why he's so much stronger? Lamine Yamal to get locked up. Pedri to get locked up. Arya Sabra. And if England get knocked out, then just get rid of the Federation as an entire. Here we go. I don't even know. Yeah, exactly. Vinny will be holding bench. Yeah. Even if Neymar tells him, he's going to understand. And here comes they're losing. There's a foul, free kick for Argentina. Who's your prediction? I just have a feeling France will get revenge. Because eventually you're going to keep playing them. You will get beaten. I would say, yes, Spain were the favorites. And I think France are going to be a lot better than what they are in the Euros. I could see this going to pens or extra time. Even though Spain has a good record, they haven't lost in like 18 games in 90 minutes because their last loss against Portugal, listen. The last game against Portugal in the Nations League final last year, right? At the Allianz, at Bayern Munich's Arena Stadium, right? Remember, yep. In Munich, right? In the Iberian Derby, right? That wasn't the 90 minutes. At least Portugal's goals were from open play. Nuno Mendes and Cristiano Ronaldo. Goals helped them, absolutely. Roberto Martinez, I want to see how he does. And don't forget, Portugal did also tie Mexico. They did beat the U.S. in the friendly. They beat a weak Chile 2-1.
Nico González por la izquierda. El auto fue muy lejos. No, tampoco está posicionado para adelante. Son modificaciones entonces para Islandia.
I just want to see Roberto Martinez's mentality. Will he do it? Will Roberto Martinez do something Argent? Almost 3-0. The game was almost over. Do you think Lamine Yamal does it? I have a feeling France. Anything could happen in football. As long as there isn't anything even controversial or anything. I don't even know. I think Ousmane Dembele, Mbappe, these guys will actually turn it up, and Mbappe turns to his prime himself, World Cup self again on form, like he was in 2023. Even though I could say 2 of the goals in the hat trick against Argentina was not from open play because there were 2 penalties. But he did what he needed to do in the Banger Open play. 2 pens. 1 open play goal. And Argentina's still playing in white shorts. And yeah, they do change it every season, even for Copa America. Texas, bro. Screw it. I'm going to have to go France. Beat Spain 2-1. Extra time winner. I have a feeling that Raya or John Garcia is going to let go a goal. Because I heard that Spain has been... I know Spain got a win against a weak Peru. 3-1. And that wasn't... I know that wasn't Spain's full team. That was Yamal less Spain. But you can see the goal to one of the worst, if not the worst, CONMEBOL South American team. Yes, that didn't qualify. And by the way, the goal Spain didn't score wasn't even from open play. It was an own goal. They didn't even did it themselves, so that would have been 2-1 there. So I'm not that convinced. So you could say maybe Spain might have dropped off a bit. They're still a great team. They're still an amazing team. Let's see how well they do. Even though somehow I predicted Croatia. Even though I think Croatia and Spain should be facing each other around 16. Even though I think England. But do you think we beat England in the quarters? But the problem is, Vinny, bro, it won't be enough against Portugal. The final everyone wants is France-Portugal. And here comes Messi making an assist. What a beautiful assist. And he does score! 3-1. Game over. These guys are jokers. I got Portugal beating us. And here's the final. France versus Portugal. Bronze medals, I think Spain are the favorites. 1-0, and then that'll be it for Carlo Ancelotti. And that's it. Game over. Argentina, Messi with the pre-assist. What an amazing... And this is why they call Messi the goal, and I'm not even mad at it. Rodrigo the Paul assist. And who's that? Messi passes to Paul. And who's that? Number 16 kid. Is that? 3 now. Oh, it's Enzo Fernandez of all people. Well, clear teamwork. Or sorry, Thiago Almada. My bad. Of all people. Thiago Almada open play goal. I'm not surprised Messi the difference makers. He's making those pre-assists. He won the pen himself anyway. He was involved in it. That amazing Paul Messi, he still has those amazing passes of the assist makers, bro. It's not even close. Dude, look at these stats, bro. 7 shots on target, Iceland 1. Oscar Sen got humiliated. Doesn't deserve the Copa del Rey. This keeper sucks. Might just give him a red card. And it's not even due, though. Didn't have to do much. He plays for Marseille. Conceded a penalty, exactly. So yeah, I think this will be I think that's my World Cup prediction. I have a feeling Portugal will beat us as well. If they could beat Argentina, then they're probably going to be confident beating us as well in the semi. And I think this is the final we all want, pretty much. Ronaldo versus Kylian Mbappe or Ousmane Dembele. Bring it on. The finals at MetLife. We'll do it at 12 p.m. rather than 7 a.m. Bring it on. It's going to be a European final. Even though I'm betting against Argentina, I just think it's gonna be my way. It's just my prediction. I don't know why Mexican are so delusional. But let's see what happens. But yeah, it's ending 3-0. Defeat. Sucks. Final score 3-0. Here comes Argentina again. He could assist to Messi. And he doesn't finish him off. Because there was a defender and I think it was offside anyways. Iceland are getting outplayed anyways off the park as expected. Good display from their standards. What could you do? But bro, I want to see how they do against Portugal. Everyone will be watching closely. As long as no problems happen in New York City, we're gonna be doing the next watch along tomorrow. So join me, guys. World Cup last, one more sleep. World Cup talk. World Cup chat with me. And the preview. Let's see how much minutes. 90th minute. 3 minutes left. They could have added. There's no more extra time. They didn't add a single second a minute. And this could be 4-0. Las Palmas plays tomorrow. Am I surprised? No. But yeah, the FIFA World Cup, guys. It's tomorrow. Could Iceland do something? They are. There, yeah. Especially how Argentina will come, especially Argentina has that dog in them. Rodrigo de Paul is absolutely a dog in that midfield, physicality wise. He just assists, but yeah. So hard to handle because Argentina. Of course, I will be hate watching Argentina. Don't get me wrong, I have to. But Vinny, bro, if you keep stinking up, you have to be on the bench. Because Neymar, but we have to be careful with Neymar. Because we're just rushing him immediately to the World Cup, even though we qualified without him. I mean, we did the rest of the bargain job without him, pretty much. Even though this wasn't a great campaign. This ain't Brazil of old. We will be doing a preview against Morocco. My prediction, 3-2. Well. Bless me. Just end this game now. But yeah, this is Messi's Argentina's last game. I think Portugal is hosting the game tomorrow. Will I be live tomorrow? Let's see. The game is for. Maybe I might be live tomorrow. Let's see. Someone's doing a World Cup preview. Austria. But I think Argentina Uruguay happens. Iceland missed. Close header. Oh, England versus Costa Rica's tomorrow. Damn it. On the eve of the World Cup. And it's full time. Argentina takes the win against Iceland. I'm not surprised. A lot of people decide to not join the stream. Oh, they haven't blown the whistle back. Oh, they're not even. So, Messi was still the different maker. Even if he still has it, he's about to be 39 years old. But fair enough. It's Argentina. Argentina. But yeah, but even if you hate it, even if I have to hate on Argentina, I can't fully disrespect them because they're just behaving like a proper team. Unlike Chelsea, or not behaving like world champions. At least Argentina, despite how I despise them, they're actually doing the right thing. They're behaving like world champions. Amazing football. Perfect football almost every time. How they play. So I ain't that mad. But yeah, I cannot believe it's tomorrow. Already it's tomorrow already. The World Cup starts tomorrow. Like there better be a stream next tomorrow. Bukayo Saka, this time is now. I don't know if I have to do another prediction. 6:30 p.m. World Cup countdown. Oh wow, let me schedule that. Oh yeah, this is in Spanish, damn it. A reminder. Men's international soccer. Oh, those are VP. We don't have access to the Portugal game, damn it. Tirane Saka. We'll see what happens for those two. Italia. I don't even know what to say, bro. Alright. Oh wait, I'm not in the stream just yet. Alright, oh yeah. Argentina is expected to win 3-0. Oh, you're still here? Acá Messi. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, acá Messi. Acá. Yes, yeah. And like, what can you do, bro? He's absolute the GOAT. Even though, if I have to go, who's the favorites? It's my final prediction. I might do this again tomorrow, guys, but it's gonna be a bit different. France versus Portugal in all-time final. This will be interesting. This is a rematch of the quarterfinals. The last game between these two teams was a snooze fest in the Euros of 2024. Could it have met in the Nations League final if Spain wasn't in the way of the Iberian Derby? Diego Costa versus Mike Maignan all over again. Mbappe versus Ronaldo again. Even though that game was a snooze fest. Had to go to penalties. Vitinha is gonna have to go against his friend and he made Dembele. Mbappe's team will carry them to the final. Let's see. They'll really show up. Let's see. I know people will want to prefer Spain versus Brazil at MetLife. Seems like it's not likely. I think the two teams with the go France are going to be more open. Let's see if it gets finished in the 90 minutes. And then the World Cup ceremony, it's going to be absolute all fire in New York City, New Jersey. The French nationalists, Mbappe fans, Ronaldo fans, PSG fans that live there, they're all going to be hyped up. World Cup final. Doesn't matter who it is unless we get a super duper big clash like the Brazil Argentina final. I want to see. So yeah, no Federal Baseball final rematch because we should have at least gotten it. But yeah, I would say if I have to go through this, and this is Ronaldo's last chance to win the World Cup. But if I have to go with one, I think France will dump Portugal again. I think Elise is just going to turn into a monster, rip defenders apart, open play goals after open play goals. I think it's Elise's World Cup. I think France takes this and they will get closer. But I wouldn't mind Portugal winning. But they get closer. France will come back 2-1. My prediction: France wins the World Cup. What a surprise! Yeah. Oh, good luck. Nice. And you're subscribed to the channel, right? Because we will be doing some World Cup watch alongs. World Cup in 2 days. Yep. France versus Argentina. France versus Argentina rematch final. We're gonna have to do a part 2 at this point tomorrow. What a joke! If I see the PR acting up, I'm done. But if I get this right, then hell yeah. But if it's PR, fuck no. I can't stand PR. What a UCL. Look at this. I think France, I think they'll get the Vitinha, Ronaldo, got a World Cup trophy. Whoever wins this final, and which means Dembele will win the Ballon d'Or, Vitinha will win the Ballon d'Or, but let's see. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to do the World Cup reactions. Oh, what a joke of a management. But yeah, I think this is my prediction, part 1. This is a pass. I'm not bad. Alright, so yeah. I just have this feeling France will win the World Cup then. But yeah, this is Brazil's path. We're gonna have to go through, but I will say this. This is Brazil's path. Potentially we'll get the Netherlands or Japan. So even if we lose to Morocco, I'm gonna try to stay calm, positive, and this is probably the only accepted loss that we should ever have, I think. Unless we play a really good team like the semi. Because as long as we finish second or first, it doesn't matter. We're going to play Netherlands or Japan. Even though if we do finish second, we'll have that different route. We'll have Morocco's potential second routes. And we could potentially play Canada in the quarters, on the round of 16 somehow. And potentially Mexico or England or Croatia in the quarterfinals. It could happen. So even if we finish second, I wouldn't be surprised. I should have done this World Cup preview earlier yesterday, but I was just so busy in December. I could have done an early prediction. I probably should have done that. Uh, but yeah, I was told a promise and then just for it to collapse. I think that's all I gotta say, guys. What a joke. No one turned up. Moss didn't turn up. Mel didn't turn up. Jordan didn't turn up. Cooler didn't turn up. And this is only here for a few minutes. Like, where's the chat? Uh, I don't know what to say. Do I feel tired? Yes, I do. That's a joke. Whatever. I still gotta release a video tomorrow. Oh, what a joke. Any final things before I end the stream? Okay, yeah. The game starts at 4 p.m., but the ceremony, everyone will be watching Mexico, South Africa. In Mexico, from watching at Wembley, at the Azteca. Even though the problem is, the problem is if this was a Clásico Joven or a random America home game, no one turns up on a global scale. Outside of Mexico itself, no one cares about Club America. Yeah, because Global will not have rights because it's time to talk about Liga MX home games. And big up to Sportsnet TV over there, I believe, and Liga MX Brazil for the partnership, pushing it, and Lucas Gabriel for pushing it. Big up to them. But listen, even if we lose to Morocco, as long as we finish second, we knew that our path was going to be tough. Because if we're going to have to make a stream about Brazil's path, I swear, bro, racist abuse will happen. Alright. Let's see what Global says. Well, this is probably going to be a long day. But yeah, on tomorrow we're gonna do the World Cup countdown chat stream, and we're gonna be doing the World Cup. So you know what? I'll just send it there. We'll do the preview. USA, Paraguay, and the Brazil preview video. But yeah, the tournament is literally about to begin. Look at me, guys. So yeah, like I said, guys, we will be doing the preview of the World Cup tomorrow, countdown. And yeah, we will be doing a pre-game hangout, Mexico, South Africa. You know, I will not be doing the watch along and then the stream. Let's see what happens. But even if we reach the semis, what do you mean 4:30 in the morning? I can't do that early. Oh, come on, not this. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.